You guys just don't even know. You guys don't even care. Alright, guys, let's see. Where's the flight path? We're coming in just north of Via Del Mar, all the way down at this southwest edge, going across Ladrilla, all the way across the map and dumping off in the armpit. We're going over minus Generata, south of the truck stop, and straight through Picado. So let's see where these hot drops are going to be and find out who is going to be coming in. Let me find out from them if we're going to have any live scores while we have just a second. Scores tonight. There we go. Alright, so it does look like Gurr is off the plane, and he does have some. He does have quite a few in the air with them, so let's just check in. You can see that he still has another team right there with him, the Rusted Police Department Academy. So let's see what this last match Top Fragger can do with the Academy dropping in right there with him. And we're gonna go down in that lower right hand corner and check in on the rest of the map. It looks like we got a couple of teams. Titanfall with Rain Esports over in Chumacera. Looks like K19 might have dropped right on those tiny warriors. Socrates Punjabi has already gotten a knock over onto the Rest in Peace department. Let's check in on Picado. Find out what's going on in that hot spot. See? Guys, look how hot Picado is. Down below, lower right hand corner, I want you to see just how sweaty that is. And look at the zone. 40% water in it. Does look like we got some chaos going on at the intersection over here by the Hacienda. Let's see what's going on over here. And we got the top losers with the unholy ones. Top losers. Oh, salty down and out. The rest of unholy taking on off, getting on out of there. Let me go back to this game so you guys can keep an eye on your teams as we stay right over here. Gurr's been able to get a knock right on over here. We do have Sandu up to 2 eliminations already, so let's see. Where is Sandu? Where are you on over here? Looks like Sandu's doing just fine. Let's check in on the Rest in Peace department. Hello, Fake. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Ooh, another knock over onto the unholy ones. It looked like BMF went out. Let's see. It looks like Jazzy, maybe the last one still standing. Jazzy, the last one's still standing from the unholy ones, and it does look like the top losers are on their way on over. Velocity in a fight with Urza Zane, able to get that knock with the Winchester. You know I'm missing out on the Winchester. We're gonna keep Jazzy right on down below, and let's check in on where Urza is in this fight. Let's go on over here. That's where we are, right on down below with Velocity. Let's check in on what's happening. Looks like we do have Punk Boy down. Punk Boy, he's back up. And checking out Xenon, he is back up. So we got everybody back up onto their feet over here. So let's see. Oh, hello, Decode OP. Much bigger fan, Decode. Much bigger fan. Ooh, we got the Taco Lovers coming up on the top losers now. We got Thursday keeping an eye on what is going on. I'm not sure if Thursday's going to take those shots just now. But let's go ahead and put this map back on up here. And it looks like Velocity's doing just fine over here. Oh, he did take that shot. He did take that shot. I'm sorry, Thursday. But now we do have another team coming up on a Thursday. Let's get on over to. Oh, we got that fight going on, and I think that might have been it for 4 of the top losers. We do have one missing. And oh, the Rest in Peace Academy. They went on over here. So now let's get on over to Wednesday. See what's happening. Let me go ahead and put that map back up. Yes, Team 8 has come right up and in onto them. So Team 8 are the Arabic boys. The Arabic boys pushing on up and over. I see some names that we all know for these Arabic boys. We got Viper. We got the Bama boy. Ooh, Viper 808 on YouTube. There's your shout out, Viper. Hello everyone and happy Wednesday night. We are with the Chosen, the brand new server, $50 cash scrims tonight. One of these teams going home with $50. Let's go. Let me show you who the teams are. In slot 3, the Tiny Warriors. In slot 4, the Golden Fire. Let's go. Slot 5. Sorry, I was reading. You guys know I can't read and talk to you at the same time. I'm sorry. I'm with you now. In slot 5, Team Control Star. In slot 6, the Thunder Beast. There they are. Slot 7, straight outta Nepal. Also straight outta Brazil. PMSL Heroes. In slot 8, we have Urza Esports. Dakota, see you. Slot 9, the Fearless 4. Slot 10, Rich Esports. Slot 11, hello Levi. The Lost Cause. The Booty Bandit is back, boys. Slot 12, Team Haryanavi. They've changed it up a little bit, added an I at the end, so we'll see if I'm saying it right this week. Slot 13, we have Dauntless. Let's go. Slot 14 are the Bullet Club. Slot 15, the Opar Hunters. Makes me want to go to Greek Town. Opa, let's get some cheese. In slot 16, Rest in Peace Department, the Academy. Slot 17, I guess. Isn't that a name, guys? I guess. 18, Team Entity. Slot 19 are the Infinity Reapers. I see you, Jack Lord. 20 are the Taco Lovers. And we got claws on the Taco Lovers. Oh, boys. They're going to be unstoppable tonight. Slot 21 are the 4 Sexy Frogs. Mwah, you know you got to kiss them. In slot 22 are the Chosen. Slot 23 are the Golden Eagles NA. And we got Dauntless Salty and Dauntless Banger. Shoo shoo. Hello, shoo shoo. Alright, there you go. Do we have a great stream ski, green ski? You do, Dewey Ski. Dweezy Ski. I hope you guys are having a great week. We are midway through the week. We only have 2 more days to get through this week. And whoo, I'm struggling every single day. It is just... Oh my God, I can't find myself. I can't find my way out of a wet paper bag or whatever that saying is. I cannot seem to get it together this week, guys. Whew. I don't know. You guys ever have those kinds of weeks? It's just like one thing after another. You can't finish the one thing before you have 12 more things on fire. On fire. I'm on fire. Yeah, that's my week. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a much better week. Let me go ahead and put that iPad up, make sure it's working for us. Look at that, right when I did that. And it looks like we lost our tiny warriors. They're tiny, guys. They're tiny. We have to look for them. Whew. Alright, I'm ready. So, as is tradition, you guys know I have to jump with claws. So I'm in there. And we already know those taco lovers. They like that salsa. They're muy caliente. LEG, if you're out there, you proud of that one? Alright, let's go. Let's see. Where were they? They are down towards the bottom, weren't they? Yep, there he is. Alright. Just a tradition that I've started like 5 years ago. And he is also straight out of Brazil, guys. PMSL twice. So, definitely worth our time and the extra screen time, love. We still have 25 seconds for tonight's first match. We will be going 4 matches tonight. We've got a couple of Erangels, Miramar, and the insanity of Rondo. Eventually, I'll finally figure out how to do Rondo right, but I'm going to try. Opar Hunter says, darling Ma Foxy. All right. Straight out in a ball, Spence. Ooh, big fan, Spence. Let me get that map up for us. There we go. Alright, coming in from that southwest corner of Sosnovka military base, we're going all the way across to that Zarki farm area, over by the water tower area, going up and over the military base. We're just between Ferry Pier and the gas station compound, over Gacka, George Bull Crates, and North George. There you go. Straight out in the ball, Spence. Big hearts coming your way. Alright, so it looks like military base. We got a few teams jumping. Urza looks like Zane might have missed the memo. He's heading on back. We do have the Infinity Reapers taking over the military base, but we've got Urza jumping with Team 12, which are Team Haryanavi. So Team 12, let's see, they're down to, oh, no, Jumi is the last, oh, he's got one still knocked, so let's see, they are right here with Urza. Whoop. Get on over there, Sargas. Let's go. You haven't missed anything yet? Alright. Why, Spence? Ooh, Golden Fire already running over people as I'm reading my chat, guys. Alright, let's see. Oh, it's I guess. And I guess gets one of them from the Golden Fire as well. So, let's see. We do have everybody back up on Team Haryanvi. There we go. And the Lost Cause in a fight with the Fearless Four. Where are all these fights going on, guys? Woo! Look at that first zone. Just about everybody's in the zone except for the 3 teams down on military base. So, let's see. Let's check in on what's happening right on over here at Gacka. Because we do have... Ooh, I see Dauntless over here with Team Entity. We'll have to keep an eye on that. There you guys go. You should be able to see the fight. They haven't started that fight yet, but we are right on over here as well. So, let's see. It does look like 13 was able to get one of them from Urza. Let's see who's missing. We're missing Zeus. We got my most mutant grape ever. Ghosty! Ghosty Mamosty, I see you. Alright, so let's see. Looks like they're going to just kind of wait it out. I know that they know that there's at least 3 of them in there. And I think that, yeah, they do have all 4 of them up. I'm not sure where the 4th one is, and neither do they. So they're just kind of... They're waiting it out. So let's see. It also looks like we're waiting it out over here in Gakken is strange for me to see. I got XP3 on that off angle, but we got Blaze, Wancho, and right over here. Sandwich between Nexus, OP, and Deep. And it looks like they're pushing right up in on Deep. Let's get over to Deep. See what Deep is going to do on this push, guys. So now, here they come. Deep just watching them through that window. And let's see. He's going to go ahead and rotate over. Oh, Nexus gets found on the off angle. And so now Deep comes in. Oh, he does get that knock over. Oh, and he goes down. So now we're just down to Shaggy, Mr. Bombastic. And there you go, boys. All right, so now let me go ahead and put that back up there. And no, my mutant grape. So now let's see what's going on. The gold, what are you gonna do? All four of them are coming right up and in on you. He doesn't have a helmet, guys. He's trying to get those shots off with that pump shotty. And now we are down to just Zayn, don't go over there. Let me get your crate if you do, because I want that Balenciaga. Be nice, Spence. Be nice. Alright, so now let's go back to the map. We'll see what Zane's going to try to do over here, because I do see Rich Esports and the Lost Cause up by Severny getting ready to get into a fight as well, so let's head on over there while he figures out what he wants to do. Hello, Cielo. How are you today, beautiful? Alright, let's get on over there to Steezy. Oh, maybe Steezy's not the right choice. Wabi Sabi. You guys are trying to kill me with these names, I swear. The Wabi Sabi and the Booty Bandit. That's my new song for the night. Wabi Sabi Booty Bandit. Yeah, I know, guys. I will shut up. Alright, let's see. It does look like they pulled away. They're going to go ahead and avoid Rich Esports for now. We do have the RIP Department Academy over by the mansion, straight out in Nepal, getting fat and happy by themselves down in Milta. But they do have the Infinity Reapers not too far away from them. So straight out in Nepal, may run into some problems over at the gas station compound. And I think Urza just got found. I think the Haryana bee went up to get him. So let's see. The rest of the map, let me put this iPad up there. There you guys go. You can check in on where your teams might be, because we're pretty scattered throughout this first zone. Dauntless and the 4 sexy frogs. Oop! Let's get on over to those 4 sexy frogs. That is not a frog right there. Let me try this again. And see if we can get in over here. There we go. So now, here comes Dauntless as the 4 sexy frogs are pulling up and around. We got Wingardium Leviosa right on this backside. Lux is coming up and around. Let's check in on Lux. Lux down to about 10 HP. We do have one knock from Dauntless as well. Oh, it's Blaze! Blaze and Wancho both are knocked. Where's XP3? I can hear him from the background trying to get those shots over onto the problem. The problem child. Let's see. Can he get on over there and pick up at least... Oh, there goes Blaze. Wancho was up to 3 eliminations, and now XP3 is the last one still standing. I'm not... Oh. That tree's not going to help much. Alright, so he's going to try to get some of those eliminations, because the problem has been knocked. So he's getting ready for that push. They are mostly knocked over here. We only have... Oh, we did get Furiosa picked back up, and Lux is the last one still standing. So now Lux down to 1 HP. Furiosa is able to heal back up, but now you can see right along that ridge line, XP3 is down to about 5 HP. Oh, what a nade by Lux right on top of the XP3's, on his helmet, boys, on the helmet. Alright, so That gave him a bit of a headache, I'm sure. Alright, so let's see. Straight out of Nepal coming in. It looks like the Infinity Reapers went ahead and rotated into potato. We do have the Haryanavi. They are still down on that military base island. So RIP Department Academy still over the mansion, and we are still headed up over towards Zarki to Razhak, down to the hospital. So we've got the river splitting them up. We've got a couple of bridges that go across over here, but it's still going to be interesting to see where they go. Ghosty, I'm sure Wabi Sabi is melting. Wabi Sabi and the Booty Bandit. That's my song for tonight. You guys. Oh, you guys are trying to kill me. I just know it. Alright, so here we are with Team Control Star, and as you can see, they went driving right on past the Golden Eagles NA. Never mind, Archie-Caw is melee. Ow. Schmelly. Alright, so let's see. What else is going on? I heard some shots, but I think that might have already taken place. So let's get on over here and see what's going on. Oh no! You guys. I am not saying this name out loud. Opar Hunters. Mr. BP. You guys. Oh my god. Alright, so Wabi Sabi is in the fight over here with Mr. Jack Lord. Let's get on over here, you guys. I think you do it just to make my life so much more interesting. I appreciate it, but you know. Ooh. And the Booty Bandit. The Booty Bandit's over there getting some shots too. So let's check in on the lost causes. The Booty Bandit and the Wabi Sabi are up to... Woo! Look at that flick right back onto him from Rags over here. Rags and Rags going down over here. So now let's see. My store. Alright, hello, Nighty. At least you can say your name without being worried that you do. Ooh, straight on the paw, got the Booty Bandit. Let's go back over here. The Booty Bandit got spanked, boys. Straight on the paw, coming up right behind him. We do have Wabi Sabi over here, up to 3 eliminations. Lost Cause up to 6, but they do have straight out of Nepal, chasing him on down. Mr. Big Old Bad Wolf coming right up and in and spanking the Booty Bandit. That's what you get for these names, guys. Oh my gosh. At least the Booty Bandit hasn't run into the other one over here, because that would be a rough night for one of them. There he is. There he is, guys. The Booty Bandit has been taken out of the Erangel, so I think you're in good shape at the moment. Well, I guess the shape remains the same. You guys, let's get on over to Team Control Star. Star is right across the street from Team 4, the Golden Fire. Start letting them know. Say, here I am. Oops. You can hear it already. Oops. Alright, we did lose Fall earlier. I believe he is the one that was run over. And we still have a team. The Haryanavi are still down on military base. So let's go. Let's see. I think now's a good time to put that iPad back up there. Give you guys an idea where everyone is. And I can see by the number of people in my chat, you guys are not appreciating my jokes. I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know what to tell you. Alright, let me scroll on in, and there you go. It's about the best I can do if you want to see the rotation coming off the military base island. I will scroll it back in when we get a little closer. So let's see. Looks like Furiosa having some serious issues. Alright, so let's see what's going on with Lux over here. Lux is over here in that North George area. He's just kind of hanging out. So let's go. We are going, and we still have that zone split up. So let's see. We should have that fight going on over here. Let's see what the... Oop. And Furiosa no longer over here. Let's check in on Rich Esports. The gold leaf coming right up and in. Looks like they're coming in onto Team 11. Wabi Sabi is right on over there. We also have straight out of Nepal. The Bullet Club is starting to come on in. And the Infinity Reapers are all coming right up and over as well. So let's see. Can we get those shots over? Yes, he does. He's able to find Wabi Sabi. And I believe that's the last player for the Lost Cause. So we still have Rich Esports right on over here. All four of them, you can see they're just coming right on through. But it looks like they're getting ready to push up onto the Infinity Reapers. They are a duo over here, and you can see that straight on the Nepal is all up and around them. So let's see if I can scroll in this map just a little bit for you. There you go, guys. I'll move it on over just a little bit. There you go. I think you can see that. I'll go ahead and put it up there one more time to give you guys an idea where your teams might be. As our zones are starting to close on in, we have only got a couple more minutes or seconds for zone 3. And we still have the Infinity Reapers not too far away from Rich Esports. We do have the Thunder Beast coming in on that northwest corner. We got the Rust and Peace Department up still pretty far north on that Zarki coastline. So I see we've got some teams over here on Mount Everest though. We do have Team 23 right up on the top, which are Dauntless, the Golden Fire. The Golden Fire over here, the Golden Eagles NA with the Golden Fire. You can see the Golden Fire pushing up onto the Golden Eagles NA. We did lose Sai, but we still have Shoo Shoo. Let me check in on the Shoo Shoo. There he is. Alright, so let's go. Let's see what else is happening. We did go into stage 3, so let's see. And we do have the team coming up from the military base, so I'll scroll it in even more. That is the last team coming up into zone for you guys. So go ahead and scroll on in. There you go, guys. Alright, I think now's a good time to put that up there for you. And let me see where everybody else is coming on. We do have the Taco Lovers. It looks like they're coming up onto Mount Everest as well. They're coming in from the east side. So let's go ahead and check in on Banger. I think Banger is still keeping an eye straight on down onto the Golden Fire, trying to get those shots. But they do have the Taco Lovers coming up behind them. Back, and they do have to move on down. We're going over to that North George Cube area. So even the cube is no longer in play. This is separated by water. We got that river zone right in the middle. We do have quite a bit of why do I say it every time? George pull crates. So the beast is in a fight right up and over here. Looks like that might have been a long distance fight. Yeah, so let's check in on who is over here. Let's check in on the Chosen. We got Bunnies. Dr. Bunny's in the house. So if anybody needs some extra ears or whiskers, the little cottontails fixed, because, you know, between the Booty Bandit and the others in here, those cottontails may need a little bit of extra attention. Alright, so the Chosen Duo have come on in, but they came in right on top of Team Gadrol Star. So Star is paying attention across the way over at Team 14. Team 14, the Bullet Club. Let me check in on Moon. Moon's paying attention to Team 17, I guess over at that Recon Center. Let's see what's going on with 6666666. So I think he heard the duo from the team coming up and in, and he's just kind of trying to figure out where they are, trying to listen for the footsteps from the Chosen. All right, so we do have some teams going out to that play zone now. You guys know you got to get on in, and that was way up over here, I believe. Oh, that one gets taken out, but Kunjan gets taken out as well. And we got quite a bit of going on over in this north side. So let's check in on North George. We do have Team 12. They came all the way up and in from the military base. This is the Yanvi. Hello, Mitty. Mitty. Hello. How are you tonight? All right. So now let's see. We've got 4 teams right on top of each other over here. So I'm not sure who these two are. We do have the 4 sexy frogs. He's right there in the witching tower. We got Rich Esports pushing right up and in. We are all crashing right to this north area. Let me see if I can get on over here. Go ahead and scroll on up and see what kind of chaos we can really see from the sky view. You can see that we've got the golden fire over on that coastline. They are all 4 of them right next to Team 14, which are the Bullet Club. And oop, there he goes. Gets taken right on out as we were talking about him. And Rich Esports does get knocked, and I believe that was from Banger. But you can also see Thunder Beast off in that background. We know that we've got a couple of teams down across the bridge as well. But that gives you an idea of what's going on in that North George. We still have 12 teams in this. 12 teams, but look at this. Most of these teams are solos. Look at all the solos and duos. We've got 2 or 3 teams. 3 teams right now with all 4 of them still standing. So let's see what else is going on. Let's check in on what's happening. It looks like they are perfectly happy to just hang out in that vehicle, and I don't blame them. They're up to 7 eliminations. GG's. They're just on over here, but they are out of zone. They're gonna have to come on in, and we've got a cluster happening right over here on the bridge. It looks like Team Control Star trying to come right up and in. I guess is coming up right behind them. Let's check in on I guess. We haven't spent much time with I guess. Is this Team 17? We down to, yeah, I guess they're down to just a duo. I'm not sure where he's gonna go now. Is he gonna end up swimming with the rest of the fishies? And look at that, we've got the Chosen right on top of him, so no, he's not excited about that. And the Chosen was, though. The Chosen appreciated the snack. That little chicken nugget coming their way. And the taco lovers, we got that Thursday action starting now, and he is down to just a solo. I wasn't paying attention to what happened to Tuesday and Wednesday, so they're still coming up and in. Let's get on over to someone else and see what's happening as they are trying to come on in. Hello, Julmy. So now let me get over here and scroll in a little bit more. I think you guys can see really well what is happening. The Bullet Club knows that everyone's coming their way because, boys, that is the zone right there. That wide open nothingness. And look at all the teams coming out of that North George area. So I'll go ahead and leave that like that. Let me go ahead and put the iPad up there just for a second to give you an idea just how close these teams are right on top of each other. So now let's get on over to Team 14 as they're trying to come up and in. Oh, throwing those nades up and over, trying to get the knocks onto Team Control Stars. Team Control Star trying to come up and in. We do have over here Team 23, the Golden Eagles NA, and they've got to push right up and in as well. They still have Rich Esports just to the north of them. Rich Esports has already pushed up and in. So now, oh, look at Salty, you can't get me. Banger trying to get those shots right up and over after that. Ooh, and he goes out to the blue. I think he went out. Did he go out to the blue? Let's see. Yes, he did. Alright, so now they are still coming right up and onto the Bullet Club. The Bullet Club getting pushed. They still have 4 teams in this. Team Control Star! Oh, Team Control Star getting picked apart by the other teams. The Bullet Club's still here. We still have Straight Out in the Paw, Hope in here, and the 4 Sexy Frogs Lux. And the rest of them are from the Bullet Club. So now, let's see. Let's get on over to Nova. Nova last week with that 1v4. Let's see what he's going to do as they're coming up and in. Is AUG a new meta? Everyone, yes, Mitty. The AUG is a shredder. It's a very good CQC weapon. And it's not too bad for spraying if you get your senses right and the right attachments. So, yes, it's becoming the new meta. Alright, so let's see what else is going on. We still have, the Bullet Club is dominating the zone. Both Straight Out in the Paw and the 4 Sexy Frogs need to come right up and in. And now it is just up to Hope. And now it is Hope versus Coops, up to 7 eliminations. And I think there it goes. So let me get that right on up there. The Bullet Club coming in first with 8 eliminations. Coming in second, Straight Outta Nepal for 6 eliminations. And the 4 Sexy Frogs that came in third with 5 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, 19, and 20. Going all out. It is Coops, 7 eliminations, 893 damage. And with that, we will be jumping with the Bullet Club. And we come right back, guys. Be right back. There's your shout out by my boy going down to Taco Wednesday. The Taco Lovers. Let's see. We do have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and the bell. Ding, 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 ding. Alright, let's see what else is happening, guys. Let's see. What else are we missing? I think most of them are now pretty far apart. We do have a fight over in San Martin. Let's head over to San Martin, find out what is happening right on over here with Team 23 always in top. As I said, por top. And let's see, we're over here with Team Entity. Hello, Nexus OP. We got Bruce Wayne back, guys. The Batman in the cave. Alright, let's see. We got Ace OP, Nexus OP, and Deep OP. Sounds like a song, doesn't it, guys? Shane. Alright. Cobra. Alright, guys. You guys need to start chatting. Give me something over there in the chat, guys. Please, oh please. Let's see. What else? What else is happening? Looks like most of these teams are in their rotation. We do have Rain Galaxy coming up, not too far north of K19, all the way down in Bartona. And the Tiny Warriors are in. Ooh, look at all this chaos going on. Looks like we're going to try to get Capilat picked back up, but Entity also has a couple of them knocked across the way. So it looks like they're nading each other, getting some knocks. It was deep that went down. We should be able to get everybody picked back up under their feet. Nexus. They're trying to hurt you, Nexus. He's down to about half health. But let's see. What is Ultron doing? I kind of like it. Ultron. Version 2 even. So he's got to be better. He's got to be the better Ultron, right? Alright, so let's see. Spidey. We got all sorts of hero names in here. We got Bruce Wayne, Ultron, Spidey. Alright. Some sticky bombs going off. Let's see what is happening over here in the world of Entity. So let's see what Ace OP and Bruce Wayne. Oh, Bruce Wayne, look at this. He was shooting those exploding arrows. He's the one making all that noise and chaos. Alright, so it looks like our zone's getting ready to pop. We are only in stage 1. And let's see. Headed down towards Impala, Leones, and the truck stop. And if you guys will notice, we still have both of the islands in play. And that loot drop is going all the way out to the islands. So let's see. Looks like we got several teams still out in the blue. We do have time to put the iPad back up. Hopefully I won't leave it up too long on you this time. I know that was a mistake. Sorry guys again. And we do have another team coming up over here. So we are still fighting out in the blue in San Martin. It is Team Entity versus Always in Top. And we got another team coming up and around. It is, it's Socrates. So Socrates is also not too far away. You can see them. They might actually be up on Radio Tower Hill. So it looks like Bruce Wayne is going to be the fragger coming in first. Going to go ahead and smoke it out to try to get those sight lines. Bruce Wayne already down to about 5 HP, but Always in Top does get one of them knocked. So there goes another one knocked. We're down to just Ultron version 2, and Ultron version 2 is getting found from the top of the radio towers. So he is the last one still standing for Always in Top. Looks like Socrates from the top of the hill is going to go ahead and... Alright, so they don't think we're going to have live scores tonight. Sandu still up to 3 eliminations, and Punjab was able to get an elimination. It looks like they're going to go ahead and rotate. They came around over onto the Cell Tower Hill, and they're still trying to find Ultron across the way, plus all 4 of them from Team Entity. So let's see what else is going on. Oh, Asta going down over here. No, Asta went down to the play zone. Oh, Asta, were you AFK? It looks like we're down to just Trippy and Bunny over here. But Asta, and 1. But Asta has been knocked. So let's go. Let's see. Not sure Asta was in there. It looked like he was AFK maybe, or disconnected. So there we go. Alright, so there's still pretty quiet at this point. Looks like Entity's trying to push up onto Ultron version 2, but you can see that one of the teammates has gone all the way. Grr, don't forget, was the last match top fragger, but I kind of like the positioning of Socrates. They have all the angles covered. They've got 2 up here on radio tower. They've got 1 over here on cell tower, and then when they're going to that north mountain ridge. And now we do have 4MV in another fight. Let's go on down here and find out what's happening. See if we can get some action on your screen. And as it would be, I clicked right on over here on the Claus. Claus is the last one still standing for the 4MVNA. Trying to come right up and in. And the Taco Lovers. But the Taco Lovers now have the Golden Fire. Golden Fire coming right up and in onto this third party. The Taco Lovers Thursday still knocked, but here comes the bell. The bell. Ooh, the bell down to 1 HP. So now let's see what else is happening on our map. I think this is the main fight going on. Oh, we do have the Bullet Club over here with Urza. Let's see what's happening over on this. And looks like Urza's pretty separated out. The Bullet Club is down to a trio. I'm not sure if they just started as a trio, but it does look like Urza is kind of separating out and around, getting ready to wrap around onto them. So there's the sky view of the Urza Bullet Club fight going on. Let's see what's going on with on the main screen though. Let's see, we do have the Golden Fire versus the Taco Lovers. The Taco Lovers are already up to 7 eliminations. They're coming up and around over by La Patita. So there you go. And we still have some chaos going on. I think the Golden Fire had pulled away. Hello everyone and welcome back. We are headed into match number 2. Let me go ahead and fix that right there and get that match 2 marker up there. There you go, match 2. I believe in Jamberry. Dun dun. How are you tonight, John Barry? Hello. Let me get the iPad right on up there. Let's go ahead and find Monsieur Goops. Monsieur knocks himself. There you go. And now, here we go. Headed into Miramar. I don't believe we'll have scores tonight. We may have scores at the end of tonight. I'm not sure. It's kind of just one of those very minimal staff tonight. So let's see what we can get on through. But don't forget, this is the $50 Wednesday night, the Chosen events. Make sure you get over to that Chosen Discord server because they do have a lot of events coming up for you guys. So let's go ahead. Oh, I never even put that up there. Oh, what a night. What a week I've had, guys. What a week. Alright, so we're coming in just to the eastern edge of El Azahar and going across to that western wasteland wall. We're headed over the top of, just to the south of San Martin, over the top of Power Grid, to the north of Monte Nuevo. Don't mess with me. Hello, hasta la vista. Hello, baby. Let's see what is going on up towards that northern side. We've got Urza headed up towards that Terra Branca, up to the Church Abbey area. Rich Esports taking over Al Azahar, straight out of Nepal, headed down to Impala. The Lost Cause, I'm not sure what they're doing. It looks like they're doing a 1-3 split Taco Lovers going over to the Hacienda del Patron, just to the south of Team Control Star. Team Entity headed over towards that San Martin area. 4 Sexy Frogs headed down to Picado. Let's see, Infinity Reapers doing the split play over on the power grid. Monte Nuevo is where it's at, though, guys. Let's get on over to Monte Nuevo. Let's get you on the screen and let's see what's going on. We do have Team 22, The Chosen, coming on down into Monte Nuevo, and we've already got the RIPD Department Academy on the ground right there with them. But there's also another team not too far away from them. We do have Dauntless right on over here. No, this is not Dauntless. This Team 23, guys. Ooh, we do have 2 teams over in Picado. Let's get on over to Picado, find out what's going on. The 4 Sexy Frogs, they're coming right up and in onto, I guess. So now Furiosa pushing right up and in. We got, I guess, on the backside of that wall right there. Furiosa trying to get those shots, and Furiosa land those shots, and another one from I guess, coming right up and in. And there goes, I guess, all 4 of them taken out, though we did lose Jahoon. So 4 Sexy Frogs are down to 3 Sexy Frogs. We do have Team 15 right on over here, though. Team 15 are the Opar Hunters for Foxy. There you go, Foxy. They're right over here with the Golden Eagles NA. And we still have the 2 teams over here in Monte Nuevo. Plus, we've got 2 teams up in El Pozo. We've got Dauntless right over here with, which team is that? The Bullet Club. So we got some big teams in El Pozo. We'll check in on the rest of those teams. Let me go ahead and put that iPad up there. We've got a second of quietness. I gave you the rundown on where most of these teams are. It looks like the Fearless 4 headed up to Crater Fields. They're going to be doing just fine up there, getting their loot. There's nobody up there around them. Chosen and RIPD are in that fight, so let's get on over back into Monte Nuevo and find out what's happening. So the Chosen did get a knock over onto the RIPD, and Ishman is they are trying to get back over to get him picked back up, and I think Fake may be able to get on over there, but he is getting pushed up on. You can see that the Dr. Bunny. That Dr. Bunny's coming right on up and in. Got those nades ready. So, oh, he stopped the res. Oh, he did get the res. Alright, so I think we're good. Gonna go ahead and get that heal up, but the doctor is in the house now. Let's check in on that bunny tail. Is the bunny tail coming right up and in? Let's see what's happening. Bunny is just letting people know where he is. He's coming up with that S12. Ooh, the bunny. Oh, the bunny does get another knock, but now he gets knocked. Let's see what's going on. And we've got Kaiser coming right up behind him for the top losers. We're trying to get those shots. Whoa, what a flick over onto, I think that's a Pasa. Get Pasa. And yes, Pasa does get knocked. And so now it looks like they're getting ready to push right up in, as we got Fake on the backside. Fake trying to hold off the push of the duo, and he gets taken down. So now we've just got, I think that is it. There you go, guys. We do have the Chosen taking over Monte Nuevo away from the RIPD Department Academy. So now, does look like we've got the Bullet Club leaving Dauntless El Pozo. We do have the Fearless 4. They've got a 2-2 split. They've got that whole northern side, so they got plenty of spot. Plenty of space. I'm going to head on over to Chumacera, let you guys check in. Alone. Oh yeah. Hello, Alone. Oh yeah. Welcome. So now it looks like Bangers over here trying to. Ooh, what's happening right up over there? Oh, I just missed that. Man, who is that coming right up and in? Shabal's trying to get up and over to to the BP. The BP is knocked over there, guys, but let's see. It looks like we've got a 2-2 split on the Golden Eagles NA over here. So the two, they're doing the 2-2 split against each of them, and now it looks like Shabal may be the last one still standing. And here they come on the push, and they're coming up and around both sides. They know where he is now. Shabal trying to get on out of there. So let's see. I guess they've decided, Kartik, I'm really, really sorry about that. I guess they decided not to do the UC giveaway tonight. I'm sorry. I need to take that off my title. They're running a little behind, a little light on the help tonight, so I think they're gonna pass on that. So I'm sorry about that. I need to take that off. I'll try to remember to do that during the break. Sorry. Thank you, Kartik, for coming on out though. And let's see. Let's check in on. Let me go ahead and put that iPad right on up there. I'll check in on what the taco lovers are doing. They were last week's big winner. While we do that, I'll go ahead and fix my stream title because I forgot about that. Edit that. Let's see. Sorry again. I'll go ahead and take that off. There we go. I fixed my title, and I'm sorry. I apologize about that. Alright, so let's see what else is going on. I feel like maybe they're pushing up and over here towards team control. So we'll pay attention to what's happening if the taco lovers do come up to this northeast Hacienda farm area. Ooh, Hitman mollied Hitman. So I'm not sure where what's going on with the Hitman, but he was able to find someone to take down and out. I'm not sure where that was though, guys. They must be in a fight somewhere, maybe. Let's see. I don't see where the Hitman is. What's going on with you, Jack Lord? Is the Hitman over here with you? Nope. Oh, there goes the Hitman. The Hitman went out. Look at that. So whatever oh, he is way up here. He's way up here. Nope, that's not even him either. Julmi, up to 2 eliminations, though. I didn't notice who was here. Was it the Beast? Let me check in on... Yes, it was. There we go. Thunder Beast. The Thunder Beast right on over here. Down to just a solo now. Coming up along this northwest side, very far north. He's going to end up right on top of the Fearless 4. And our zone is headed over towards San Martin Hacienda del Patron Center Zone-ish. Don't come at me. That's not center. Close enough, boys. Close enough. Taco Wednesday, and I still think the taco lovers are paying attention to Team Control Stars, but we'll go ahead and let me see if I can zoom in on the map down below a little bit, give you guys a little more idea where these teams are. And of course it's gonna stick. There we go. I'll put that iPad up there because we've got a nice quiet time at the moment. There are your teams, the rotations. Ooh, straight out of Nepal is in a fight. Let's get on over to see what is happening with straight out of Nepal. Gunjan's been knocked. Let's see what's happening over here. As Spence. Ooh, Spence going down. So now we are down to just straight out of Nepal. Wolf. Oh! And the third party by the Golden Fire. The Golden Fire came right up and in onto this fight. So now, let's see what's going to happen between the Golden Fire and Rich Esports. Straight on Nepal was in that fight, and I believe Straight on Nepal might have gotten some of those eliminations. Look at that. Static coming right up and in, is able to steal one of the knocks, and I believe that knock was from Wolf himself. So Static able to get that, and they'll be able to get their duo pick back up as long as we don't have any more surprise visitors, and I think they're going to be just fine. You can see on the map, I'll go ahead and put the iPad up there, that they are pretty quiet right on over there at minus Generalis. Team Entity now in a fight right on over here with the Infinity Reapers. Let's get on over here and find out what's happening with Nexus OP. You gotta love those invisible walls, and it looks like the Infinity Reapers are down to just a duo. We're down to Rags and Natty getting ready to throw that nade up and over right into, let's see, no, he put it away. He knows that Team Entity is right on top of him. The nades are going up, but we also have a third party coming up and in onto this fight between the Infinity Reapers and Team Entity, and it is Team 13 Dauntless. Dauntless is coming into play with, right up and in. He is trying to heal up Mr. Bombastic, and we're up here on the radio tower hill. So the PUBG station. Alright, so let's see. It looks like Blaze, hello. Let me see what's going on with you on over here. Coming up on this off angle. So Team Entity throwing those nades up and over. I just saw one of them take that Dauntless Wancho taking out 90. So now Team Entity down to just a duo. Take the shot. Nami just went running right around the outside of the grays, and so now, what a spray out of the Murano by Entity Ace OP. So now, trying to get right up and into the grays. Let's see what's going on with Mr. Alright, so he might have that nade over on the Ace OP. Let's see. Nope, no not. Alright, guys. Let's go. So now they're getting ready to push right up and in onto the duo. We got Deep and Ace OP right over here in the business office. So now let's see. Got the sticky bot. Oh no! XP3 coming up and around. So now it's just Ace OP against all of them from Dauntless pushing up those stairs. We got the nades coming out. We got the mollies coming out. And the S12Ks coming out. And it's a 1v3 right on over here. So now he can see them coming around. El Ancho delivering the 12 gauge sandwich, and DoorDash delivered. So now let's see what is going on. Let me go ahead and find a spot. We're gonna come right up and over here too. Let's see if I can catch them. Thunder Beast, and I'm gonna go ahead and scroll on in over here, try to get this a little better for you. I'm gonna put this up so you can try to figure out where your teams are. Right now, Moon taking those shots with his pistol, but I think that's the Desert Eagle. I can't really tell the difference with this, with the Android sounds. It's so very different. I'm not used to the pistol sounds for sure. Ooh, somebody's got that off angle. It's Wabi Sabi across the way. And the Booty Bandit and the Wasabi Bobby. Or so I have no idea where that came from, guys. The Wabi Sabi right across the way. Oh, tongue twisters are not my thing. And we also have a star going down up on top of that. So let me see what's going on with 6666. As here comes Team 11, the Lost Cause pushing right up and in. We got 2 and 6. 6 does get 1, but now Team Control Stars just down to Zion. Zion trying to come down and around, and he is getting chased. Look in the mini-map up above there. All chasing right up and in. Zion hopping right on out, trying to get those shots over onto Wabi Sabi, but spanked by the Booty Bandit. Alright, there you go, guys. There you go. PUBG at its finest. Let's go check on the 4 sexy frogs. It's a good time for me to put that map up there for you guys to check in on your teams, check in on where they may still be standing, because some of we are down to 11 teams and we're only in stage 3. Alright, so let me see. I think I still have everyone in. I don't think anybody got out of here. Yeah, we're still good. We still have everybody in. We're still centering around that graveyard area. We did shift a little off of the Hacienda del Patron. We went down to that southeast side of it. And we are over here at the intersection. We've got the Hacienda del Patron to that northwest. And now the Taco Lovers. The Taco Lovers in a fight. Let's get on over there. You can see that our zone did just pop. Taco Lovers are over here in the blue zone now. So they got to get up and in. But they are in a fight with, it looks like we got team 12 and 13 over here. So we've got Dauntless and the team Haryanavi. So let's see. Oh, Thursday, finding him right on through. And while we watch Thursday for just a minute, I'm going to go ahead and scroll on in a little bit more. You can see that most of these teams are coming in from that north side. We do have a couple of teams down at that south side, but the south side is pretty free and clear at the moment. And look at that. Tuesday finding Julme. So there goes Julme for the Habarni. So now let's see. We're down to just Baba OB. Baba OB trying to hold off not only the Taco Lovers, but we got Dauntless coming up and around. Dauntless on that backside. Oof. Taco Tuesday. The Tuesday Lovers. So now there you go, guys. And we still have 10 teams in this. You can see that they are coming right up and in. Let's get on over to the code. No. So now let's see what is going on with the Punk Boy and my favorite Mutant Grape. Not the Mutant Grape. No. So there they go, guys. Ursa Esports taking on out. So now Lost Cause up to 9 eliminations. Still over here at the intersection there by the 4 sexy frogs, and we did just see one of them take that was the Taco Lovers. So now let me go ahead and put that back up there, give you guys an idea of where everybody's coming on in. Looks like the southern side's getting a little more action. Let's get on over and check in on the Wancho. Hello, Wancho. What are you looking at down below? We got the Taco Lovers coming right up. Wancho trying to spray those Taco Lovers as they pull right up onto them. Let me go ahead and get the map a little more centered for you. Give you a better idea. We are in stage 4. We've only got 10 seconds left, and it looks like we did get XP knocked, and we lost Blaze. Very, very significant losses to Dauntless over here. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get them picked back up. I'm not. You literally did. Looks like Wancho's gonna go ahead and take on off. Get back over to and there goes So now let's see what is happening right on over here. Let's go on over and check in on what are you doing over here, Luxury. And we've been Looks like the Fearless Four have been awfully quiet up to this point, but we are headed in, and we are in stage 5. We've got a minute left, so now you're going to start kind of crushing on in, and we do have right below them the Golden Eagles NA. Sorry guys, Golden Eagles NA in that compound right down below where Luxury. Ooh, we also have Wancho right on down below. And the 4 Sexy Frogs and Chosen Asta. I didn't even realize you were in this match. I'm sorry, Asta. Asta la baby. Alright, so now let's see what's going on with the rest of this map. Let me go ahead and scroll on in. You can see that we're going up towards that Picado mountain range. So, dips and grooves, but you know we're going to go closer to that road. You know the PUBG physics that it just goes straight to the center of the road. Let's see what's going on. Yiddy! Yeah, I see another fun one right under here. Mr. Yiddy. Alright, let's see what's going on with the Taco Boys. They are still way out of zone. They do have to come right up and in onto the Fearless 4 and Dauntless right in front of them. You can see Fearless 4, Wancho right on over there. The Golden Eagles NA are also down right in that compound. And Taco Thursday doing some fancy old switches with those seats. And Wancho going down over here. So now let's see what's going on. I think that is Wancho taking the fight with the Fearless 4. And Luxury now has the Taco Lovers coming right up and in onto it. So now let's go ahead and scroll on in. It does look like the Lost Cause. Sorry guys, let me get Luxury off there. How are you tonight? Oh, banger. Banger. I was in the middle of a conversation. Seriously. Alright, so now we do have the Golden Fire right on over here with the Lost Cause. Oh, let's check in on Wabi Sabi. Wabi Sabi's going to try to pick up. Let's see, RV Pack. I don't know what RV Pack is, but we still got the duo trio from the Lost Cause, but they are gonna have to come in through the Golden Fire. And now look at this team way on over here. They do have the shack, but they do not have a zone. They got the road, but that road is not a pleasant road to go down, I'm telling you. Not exactly where you want to be. So we do have the Golden Fire over here, or the Golden Eagles NA, and they are nice and snug in zone, getting zone blessed. They've got the Golden Fire across the street, the Lost Cause across the street. And let's see, we got a solo from the Taco Lovers, not too far down in that dip, but I think the Thursday, damn, don't drive straight into that. Wednesday having some issues, Tuesday having some issues trying to get out of there. Static, it has some issues getting out of there. Let's check in on the Tuesday over here. We are down to the top 2 teams. We've got the Golden Eagles NA versus the Taco Lovers. The Taco Lovers are up to 3 eliminations, or up to 3, but they do have Wednesday knocked, and I'm not sure. It looks like they're gonna go ahead and pick Wednesday back up, so we should be in a 3v4 at this moment. So looks like it's pretty good over here for the Golden Eagles NA, but we do have some significant players on both teams, so it should be pretty interesting. Shoo! Hello, Shoo. Let's see what Shoo can do as... Oh, we got mortars. We got mortars coming up and over. Thursday's able to get him down. And then we got Sing over here. Banger, is that you? It is Banger. Banger with the mortars. Bangers coming in with the bang bang. Alright, so now let's see what's going to happen over here. We're down to 6 players. We still have Wednesday over here. Look at this. We got Sing over there. So they're still coming right on top of each other. I think that's the best I can do to get all 6 players still in here. I'll go ahead and put this up when we see what Banger does with that nade. There you go. You can see where everybody has to come on out. So now let's see what we can see. As we do have Tuesday pushing right up and in onto Salty. Let me find Salty over here. Salty is up to 4 eliminations. And he's got that nade. Oh! Tuesday came in when he had the nade in his hand. Getting, Sing does get a knock though, so now it's down to Banger, and which one is still, I couldn't get over there fast enough. No, these guys do not want to make it easy for me to figure out where they are. Coming in first, the Golden Eagles NA with 12 eliminations, 10 placement points, 22 total points for the Golden Eagles NA. Coming in second, look at these points, 11 eliminations for the Taco Lovers. Claus, what's going on tonight? Coming in third, the Golden Fire. They do have 8 eliminations also. So here you go. 4 through 6. 7 through 9. 10 through 12. 13 through 15. 16 through 18. 19 and 20. Going all out Taco Tuesday. 6 eliminations, 534 damage. And we will be jumping with the Taco Lovers when we come right back. Be right back, guys. Let's go on over here and see what's happening. I'll put this map back up to give you guys an idea where everyone is. And let me go ahead and scroll on over and up just a little bit. There you go. Alright, and Hooks is down, and so now we're just down to Zanty. We did have all 4 of them come up and in to this match, but here comes, Urza coming in strong. Urza up to 4 eliminations. Should be able to get Zeus picked back up. Punk Boy needs to heal up pretty quickly. We are only in stage 3, but this zone still hurts quite a bit, and we are pretty far to the north, so we all need to come on in. The Fearless 4 are coming right up over here onto another team. We do have Team 8, the Arabic boys. We've got Infinity, Siphon. Ooh, Socrates is also coming in, not too far away. Let's check in on Luxury. You can see Punjab is already just showing just a little bit on the map as they're coming down. We are in that northeast edge of the zone. And let's see, looks like the southeast edge of the zone is getting some fights as well. Let's head on down to K19. Let's see what's happening with Darwin. Is Darwin trying to come on through right between a couple of teams? We do have Straight Out Nepal, Rain Galaxy, and Loxy, guys? I don't know. Alright, so let's see. I can ruin the easiest names, even if you guys don't believe it. I am very good at it. Beery, where are you headed? Let's see. Oh, you got some sight lines right across, and PUBGM. Alright, the Saturn Esports boys. I know who you guys are. They're coming to NA, ready to dominate. So let's see if we can see what's going to happen with the K19 team. They're not too far away from Straight Out Nepal, down in the Longhouse, right over here at the Red Sea. So I did see another team not too far away besides Bloxy. I think that's how, I don't know. What do you guys think? Think I'd be even close? I don't know. Urza in velocity now. Let's see, where's that going on? Oh, they're still way over here outside the zone. Anuxify, what are you doing in the blue? Get to zone. Alright, so you're going to be able to pick him up. Alright, I think Xenon's going to be able to pick him on up, but we do have Urza up on top. Looks like Lynx is going to go ahead and try to keep him off. And oh, Crypto gets found too. Did you overextend yourself just a little bit? I think maybe. Uh-oh. Lofsy's coming up and around. Let's see, what are you doing? You got that knock. You're going to just be a big old fragger and push right up and in on them. And you're going to throw that nade across the top of that. And here comes that nade. That nade could really hurt. Ooh, Velocity, no. And, oh, Punk Boy just ran over Xenon, and Lofsy does get a knock onto Crypto. So now, what is Velocity? Who is the last one still standing? Anuxify. You gonna take that from Urza? Alright. While we watch the rest of this fight, let me zoom in over here and check in on your team. And Lofsy going down. So Punk Boy is now trying to come up and over onto Velocity. And we do have Velocity up to 2 players. We do have Xenon back up. We got Anuxify up. And there they go. Urza taken out. But we do need to get to zone. It looks like we've got some first aid, and they're gonna need it because they are way over here. And so now let's get on over here to check in on the Golden Fire. So the Golden Fire is over here with, we can see right here and here. This is Rain Galaxy, and then over here is K19. So it does look like the Golden Fire coming in. Ooh, look at this. Avalanche. Oh, I'm right on out of that car. So Fall is up on top of this ridge line. Looks like he's going to go ahead and try to throw some smokes to get over closer. But I'm not sure he's in a position where he can do anything for Avalon. And let's check in on Dom. Dom is right across the way as well. It looks like they're going to have to pull on back from this fight because it does look like K19 has every angle covered. And we do have Rain Galaxy still trying to come on in as well. Let's check in on mine. Mine has been knocked. And for you, 2004 2004, you're gonna try to get on out of there, but oh, he gets just lasered by K19. So Cool's now trying to get those shots across onto the Golden Fire. And now we still may be able to get him picked back up. We do have Dom down to about 5 HP, but he is able to heal up. And the blue is coming in, but they are right there on the edge of zone. Let me go ahead and scroll on in a little bit, see where our next fights are going to be. Let's check in on, K19. K19 is right there. Oh, no, straight on the ball. Straight on the ball is right there in the middle of all this mess. Spence, get your team on out of there. So now Nightmare goes down, Solomon goes down. Let me check in on the Wolfie. Hello, Wolfie. Let's see what is going on with you as you're trying to come up and around. You do have the Fearless 4 coming in right behind you, along with the Tiny Warriors. The Tiny Warriors down to Axicat. I'm not sure. AI. Axicat? What do you think? Solo over here. Alright, so now let's go back over and check in. Let's check in on the Fearless 4. Hello, Tiger Lee. Hello, Tiger. How you doing? It's just now down to Sandy Sir. Sandy Sir is the last one still standing, still trying to throw those nades up and over onto straight out in the pile. We do have The Chosen Trippy trying to come up and around on that backside as well. So Sandy, sir. Oh, Lopsy. Oh, Tiny. Tiny Warrior was able to find that, but now the Tiny Warrior has to go right in front of Loxy. Loxy right on over there. Hazlitt in that 4-time spray is able to get on out of that. Bruce Wayne. We have Batman taking out Taco Bell. I guess bats don't always like bells, huh? So let's go. Let's see what's going on over here. Bruce Wayne, though. Bruce Wayne has a ways to go. He is the last one still standing for. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We are on Hard Start. Look at that. Right as I said it, this time we're going to be jumping with... We got Taco Tuesday, 6 eliminations, 534 damage. And let's get back over to that live screen. We'll be jumping with Taco Tuesday. Looks like we had somebody in the wrong spot, I guess. How's everybody's Wednesday doing? This is Chosen Events Wednesday night. $50 cash scrims. $50. And we're headed into Rondo. The gorgeous Rondo. Rondo just makes me, gives me so much anxiety. Oh. It's fun, but it's difficult. Let me go ahead and put that on over there. Eventually we will load in and let me find Taco Tuesday. Tuesday. There he is on your screen. And let me get the feet to match up. Now that I'm caught up just a little bit. It only took me 3 matches. Oh, I forgot to change that. Let me get back on over here for just a second and change this on over so that we are all where we're supposed to be. And there we go. Now let me put that iPad back up there. There we go. Ta-da! Yeah, that's how my week's been. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. All right. 5 seconds till our flight path or flight paths. So are we going to have a solo flight path or a duo? We've got one flight path coming in from Tinlong going all the way across to that northwest of Jiaotin. So there is your flight path. Pretty southwestern flight path for the size of this map. But let's see where these teams go. Let's see where they split off. Whew. Yeah, that's what Asta said. Alright, thank you. So they still plan on having scores tonight for the final scores. So hang in there after tonight's last match, and I'll show you what the unofficial live scores are to give you guys an idea of who may be winning that $50. They are the unofficials. Ooh, it looks like the RIPD Department Academy is pretty close to Vortex, my mutant grape. Let's see what's going on. It looks like Dan Ching may have Straight Out of Nepal and Team Entity right on top of each other. Taco Lovers jumping down to Jiaolin. So Yaolin, ooh, Yaolin is going to be busy. So let's see what's gonna happen. You can see all the shoots right above the Taco Lovers. We do have the Thunder Beast over here, Team Haryanavi, Team 15's over here as well, the Opar Hunters, and the RIPD Department Academy. So now let's get on over here, see what's happening with Wednesday. Claws. Ooh, I know you can hear all that and you want some of that, don't you? See what's going on with Team 15 right here. Team 15, the Opar Hunters. Uni. What do you have right across the way? So Uni's got all sorts of footsteps, and Uni is over here with a couple of the teams. Not only do they have the Thunder Beast right here, look at this. They're able Shabal is able to get on over here, but we can hear the footsteps right on the outside as they're coming up and around. We do see that we got a lot of fights going on as the eliminations feed is just scrolling. So Uni is able to get that res off, get on out of there. We do have Team 12 pushing up and in. And Team 12, let me check in on Baba OP. Baba. Let's see, where is Yulmi? And let's get back over here and see. It looks like we got Toji. Toji's trying to come on out, trying to get some stuff. Ooh, Squaws and Wednesday. I think that was Wednesday right on over there. So Baba OP and Toji working as a duo coming up, clearing it out. So let's see what's going on at the top of the hill. It looks like everybody's kind of separating out. Let's go on over and find some more of these fights. We do have in Fengtun. I don't know, guys. We got the 4 sexy frogs right on over here with the Lost Cause and the top loser playing for the Chosen. So let's see what's going on with you. Oh, Kaiser! Oh, this is my luck in scrims, guys. That is my luck in scrims. It's the most horrible feeling ever. Alright, so we got Lux coming up and around over onto the Lost Cause. We do have straight on Nepal in that fight with Team Entity. Where did I see that? Where was that? Right on over here. Let's get on over here. Find out. Oop. I guess that fight is over. Straight out of Nepal. Taking out Team Entity, the trio of them. So we do have one of them from Team Entity coming back in to get the rest of the team up and loaded. Let's go on up and check in on what is happening for the Fearless Four. How you doing? Right on over here with the Golden Fire. So while we do that, let me check in on this map down below. See what else we may be missing. All 4 of them from the RIPD department came in on the mutant. Oh, the mutant grape. Oh, the poor mutant grape. Alright, so now the Rasta Urza is coming up. So we'll have a fight with the RIPD Department Academy and Urza. But we do have Decode. Decode is center zone. Just waiting for his team to come on back. Let's check in on what is happening. It does look like the Golden Fire getting into position around the Fearless Four. And we still have that chaos right in the middle of the map. So right over here at Yulin, we've got Taco Lovers over here with Thunder Beast and the Yanbi. And even when I try to say it slowly, you guys know I'm not saying it right. You guys already know this. So now let's see what's going on with the 4 sexy frogs. Team Control Star coming right up and in. Star getting knocked out of that. And I think that was by Mr. Jack Lord. Hello, Mr. Jack Lord. What are you doing out here in the middle of nowhere? He's trying to steal some cars coming your way. He's got Star right above him, and the rest of his team is pushing up and in. I think he may be able to get pick back up, but nope. Sorry, Jack Lord. Let's see what's going on with Rags. Rags gets found, and now that was by Team Control Star 66666. And we are in the EMP zone, but we also have not too far away Team 15, Opar Hunters, and he's getting ready to get some of that those extra visitors coming their way. So, and we got the pings going off again, guys, and I have no idea what the pings are all about. Let's go and check in on the Bullet Club. What is going on with the Bullet Club? And it looks like we're going to be able to get them picked back up. But I do see Team Control Star not too far away. It looks like the Bullet Club pulling up and in onto this fight. And we do have 666 trying to get the Bullet Club. You can see the Bullet Club getting those shots right on up. Running out in the open. This is crazy. He's going to push right up and in. Oh, and 6 goes down. So now let's see what's going on with Moonke and Xian. Xian right on over here at the recall. So he's going to be able to get his team picked back up. But we are down to 15 teams now. And let's see. So some of these teams did not get that extra recall onto their teams. Let's see what's going on. Looks like the 4 Sexy Frogs still over there with the Lost Cause. I'm going to go ahead and pick a fight. It does look like Team Control coming right up and in over onto all 4 of them from the Bullet Club. So let's go. Let's see what's happening in a zone. And I think straight out into pause. The next one's getting ready to get into this fight. As Wolfie trying to get those shots. Ooh! Dauntless Blaze. Ooh, Blaze. Shooting your own teammates. They're not gonna be happy with you. So let's see. They're coming right up and over towards Nexus. And did you see that center, very center EMP zone? Let's see what else is happening. I think our main fight now is right over here with Team Control Star and Team 14, the Bullet Club, coming right up and into center. So while you guys watch that, I'm going to check in on the map over here, make sure I've got as much of this map as I can to show you guys where everyone is. And let me go ahead and put the iPad up. There you go. Give you guys an idea of where your teams may be, because they are just not staying in one spot, which is good. You don't want them staying in one spot in these types of scrims. And let's see, looks like the Bullet Club are just holding that ridge line down. They do seem to have an idea where all of them are, but look at this. Looks like the Bullet Club are starting to rotate closer to zones. So let's see what's happening. Is there? Oh, it looks like Ameth's going to come right up and in onto the back of Team Control Star. So Team Control Star on top of that roof. So we got to pay attention to that. Boom! Oh, Moon right in Ameth, right in there. So let's see. Might be getting ready to get pushed up on. So let's get on over. I think that was 6 that was over here by Moon. Let's see, where was Moon? It looks like Cheyenne trying to get those nades up and over onto Rain Nova still coming up and around, and it does look like Star. Star is the one getting pushed up on by the, oh man, Star, sorry about that. And Xian, let's see what's going on. And 6666666. 6 is trying to keep his head down as they go running right on past. Pops up, tries to get those shots out the window. Volley coming right up in behind him. So now, and let's see, and 66666 one's over here. The blue has come up and in. You know the blue is going to start hurting now. We are in stage 3. And so now it's just up to Xian on this outside, trying to get those angles. They are pretty far from the zone. And the Bullet Club taking out Team Control Star. So we do have a lot of rotations. Let me go ahead and put the iPad up there. You can see that we are really crushing, and these zones get really small at this point. And let's go on over to, it looks like Thunder Beast still has to come out of Mayron, so they've got a long way to go. We do have Team Harviani. They need to come on in. Taco Lovers, they are making their entrance into that northwest side of zone. We do have the Bullet Club coming in, the Golden Fire coming on in, the Lost Cause coming in, the 4 Sexy Frogs just making it onto that western side. But let's go in and see what's going on. Center zone. Here we are with Team 22, The Chosen. And let me get at Asta right up and over here. Hello, Asta! Tonight's organizer, one of them, so we'll give him a little bit of screen time as he is just getting on in. And Entity and Urza, and I think Urza might have there you go. Team 15, Opar Hunters. They're having some issues over here with Team Entity. Team Entity, I think Ace OP is going to be able to get picked back up, but we do have the taco lovers coming up and in not too far away. I see Wednesday off in the distance, pointing them out, letting the rest of his team know where he's. Oh, he can see Nexus OP just driving right in front of him. He's got all sorts of sight lines. He knows what's going on, but they need to watch their back. Taco lovers do have two teams coming right up behind him, the Bullet Club and the Haryana. So we almost have a donut zone. It is shifted a little bit to that north, but the taco lovers are right here on the north side of zone. You can see that they just have a little ways to get into zone. Let's get on over to Urza, because straight out of Nepal is getting ready to wrap right around them. There they go. And let's see. Let me check in on straight out of Nepal. Let me get on over here to Spence. Spence is getting ready to throw those nades right up and in onto that punk boy. Oh, we got some flying cars, flying mobiles coming right up and in. So now they know where Zayn is. Zayn taking those shots from that corner, trying to get the shots over onto Spence. And now let's see. Ooh, Mr. Bombastic taking down the Taco Thursday. Alright, so let's see what's happening. Wolfie! Ooh, Zayn down to about 2 HP. Let me check in on the Punk Boy as the rest of straight out of Nepal trying to push right up and in. Punk Boy throwing that molly, trying to stop him from coming through the doorway. And Zayn has been knocked, so now it's just down to Punk Boy over here. While we watch this fight, let me go ahead and scroll in on the map over here so you guys get a better idea of where your teams are. And straight on the ball. On the outside, the Punk Boy does get the knock on the Lost In. Punk Boy getting shot in the back, trying to get up those steps. And the rest is straight out on the ball, right on the outside of this. But we also are collecting more attention. We've got more teams coming right up again. The Punk Boy trying to get those shots. And Spence getting lit on fire by the Punk Boy. Came on back and said, here's some water. A bottle of water. Yeah, let's see. The Chosen coming up right behind the Golden Fire. And look at this. We got Anthem just sitting here watching it all go on by. The world coming on by. Static, you are driving right up and in onto the Thunder Beast. Thunder Beast is able to get that knock over to onto and the elimination over onto the Golden Fires. They came right up and in. I think that was Golden Fire. I've already forgotten. And let's see what's going on with our first match winners, or MVP. Let's see who's coming right up and in behind all these teams. So let's get on over it. Whoop. Let's see what's going on with Sexy Frogs trying to push right up and into the zone. You can see that they are right on the edge of the zone. They've got teams on the outside though. The 4 Sexy Frogs and the Chosen over here on the southwest side of zone. And we do have a cluster of teams over here in the oil tankers. So let's see what's happening. We got Team Entity up on top of that hill. We got the Taco Lovers right on down in the factory. The Bullet Club over in the tankers. And we also have the Lost Cause over in the tankers as well. So now let's see. Still a little too late, or little too early to go ahead and get that sky too, but I can put the iPad back up there to give you an idea where everyone is. We do have all-out warfare in every direction. I'm going to come on back as Team Entity are trying to push right up and in, but they do have the Thunder Beast coming up right behind them. So now ASOP trying to get those nades right up and in, and ASOP goes down to about half health, and here they go trying to wrap down and around into the zone. But no matter where they go into this, they're coming right up and in now onto Dauntless. So now, can he smoke it out? Can he get right on this ridge line? Try to get those angles off of him. So now let's get on over to Wancho. Wancho trying to get those. Wancho getting those shots over onto the Hitman, finishing off the Hitman, but Wancho does have a full. Oh, Wancho does get taken down and out. So now Dauntless down to just XP3. We do have the emergency covers down, the Doritos from the sky. Look at this. We got XP3 making it look too easy. So now we are down to the top 5. We did pull away from the oil tankers. Let's get on over here. Nobody's really in zone. The zone is right between. Here comes some more Doritos from the sky coming down onto Claus and Wednesday. So we got Dauntless over here on the southeast. We got the 4 Sexy Frogs up on the mountains at that southwest side. And then we've got a cluster of teams. We got 3 teams. Dauntless, the Lost Cause, and that's it. So now we're down to the top 4 teams. So just like that, I can't even say the names before they decide to go home. Alright. Back to Erangel is what I meant to say. So the Doritos from the sky, a little bit too early thrown out there, but the 4 Sexy Frogs, I like where they are. Even though they are out of zone, they do have a lot of that information on where everyone is, but then they came right up and in onto the Lost Cause. And now I think Lux is the last one still standing over here. And now look at, wow, how did you guys get all those sticks? Alright, so the 4 Sexy Frogs, I think they were able to take over from the Lost Cause, but now they got to get themselves picked back up. We still have the Taco Lovers right on down below. Look at all the emergency cover sticks. And Dauntless across the way in the 4 Sexy Frogs. Let me try to get over here. Better angle up onto this side. And we still have XP3 trying to look up and over the top of the rock. Yeah, guys, I can't really get a good angle onto these teams. But look at the divot that is in. It's got that divot all nice and marked off. One more try to get a good angle up here so we can get all the teams in here, but I'm not so sure it's not gonna be all that easy. So that's the best I can do. I'm tired of looking at that screen. And now look at this, the push over onto we're down to the top 2 teams. So now we got XP3 on your screen, and we got Dauntless straight across. So we got XP3 versus the Taco Lover. Putting in the work right on over here. Let's put up here and up on both of them, because he's yummy. Taco Lovers coming in first. Look at that. 13 eliminations. 10 placement points, 23 total points just for Rondo. 23 GGs. Coming in second, Dauntless with 10 eliminations. Sorry guys, my brain just stopped at that. And look at the 4 Sexy Frogs. 17 eliminations. 17 eliminations. GGs. Some big numbers, boys. Here you go. 4 through 6. 7 through 9. 10 through 12. 13 through 15. 16 through 18. Going all out. The 4 Sexy Frogs. Lux. 7 eliminations. 1,053 damage. Those frogs were putting in the work. We'll be jumping with them for tonight's final match. And don't forget, They are telling me from the server that we will have the unofficial live scores at the end of tonight's matches, so I will be right back. For Team Entities, he is trying to push right up in onto the Taco Lovers and the Golden Fire and K19. He has a really rough ride coming into the southwest edge. Look at this, the whole eastern edge belonging to Laxi, and then the whole western edge filled with teams. So now let's see what we can see. And we still have K19 in zone, and so now we got teams going out to zone. Let me check in on Tuesday doing that edge zone wrap, trying to get on into the zone, trying to push up. Oh, he's trying to push up to those crates. You see some snacks. He's trying to get those snacks, boys. Yes, he is. Let's see what's going on. Oh, I'm sorry, Loxie. Let's go back on over to Viri and the boys from Saturn Esports. So let's see what they're doing. They have come over to NA to dominate. Let's see what they can do this match. Let's see. I believe in them. Let's check in on PUBGM. Trying to throw. Ooh, he saw that coming. He saw you coming down. Got a nade with your name on it. And one of them, Viri's able to get him. And then Darwin finishes him off. Where is Darwin over here? Darwin on this off angle. And they are all trying to push right up and in onto K19. Because K19 does have the only compound in here. Let me get on over here to Matcha and try to give you guys a sky view of this zone. This is going straight on the ball, trying to come right up in there goes Wolf, and as you can see, that southwest edge of zone just packed full of teams. With straight on the paw coming in. We got Taco Lovers trying to come on in. Bruce Wayne barely going to be able to make it in, playing for Team 15, Team Entity. K19 still all four of them. The odds are pretty good that K19 has this. It is a 4v2v1, but we do have Laxi over here, has like the only, oh, he still has to come on in, so he's gonna lose that crate, but he did get some of that yummy stuff right on over there. So we're out of zone now. We do have to come on down and in. All these players over here outside, so let's see. I can't really get them all in here, guys, but I think that's about the best I can do. Let me get on over to K19, see if we can get a better sky view of this. There are the Taco Lovers and Loxie, and they all do have to go down into that wide open space. You can see that wide open space between Loxie and K19 and the Taco Lovers. If you look up into the upper right hand corner, you can see from the mini map, none of these teams are, oh, Darwin coming right up and through, trying to get that drive over. But now we've got some, does look like Loxie over here does have a whole lot of, oh no, Loxie with the P90 does get one of them from K19, and oh, and Viri said that's enough of that. So now it is Taco Lover Thursday versus Tada K19 coming in first with 11 eliminations plus 10 placement points, 21 total points for match number 2 of the chosen events. $50 Wednesday night cash scrims. The Taco Lovers coming in second with 12 eliminations, and Laxi coming in third with 4 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, 19 through 21 and 22. Going all out straight at a nib ball wolf. 5 eliminations, 839 damage. And with that, we will be jumping to a straight out in the Paul Wolf when we come right back for tonight's third match. Don't forget to get your screenshots of you like and subscribe over to the brand new Chosen Discord. Be right back. Up and around. Oh, what an angle. Claws, that reflex was amazing. So now he's still trying it as 1v1 Claws. Oh, my God. Ooh, Claws winning Gakka. All right, guys, let's see what else is going on. Where is the rest of these fights? I do see, I feel like there's still some stuff going on up here. We did lose the team up here in, was it the Taco Lovers up here in Severny with Rain, all three of them with eliminations, taking out the 4. But we do have 2 other teams coming in. We've got Team K19 and we also have Team 21, Socrates Esports, coming up and in. We do have a couple of teams out in the blue. We got the Golden Fire. We got, Dauntless, Salty. I see you down there. Rain Galaxy still coming out of the military base. They're not going to have any problems getting across that bridge. Let's go ahead and turn the iPad off just for a minute so all of us can keep an eye on what I'm talking about. You can see that this Ring Galaxy, we got Dauntless Salty playing for Team 24, the Unholy Ones. Looks like Nightmare is up to 3 eliminations, and we do have a team that does look like they may be coming their way, and it is Unholy. So we got Salty coming up and around. Infinity OP was the one that was up on that ridge, and this is still moving. I don't know why this keeps moving. Why can't I get rid of that? Oh, this is annoying. Gotta make sure everything's where it's supposed to be, guys. Alright, rest in peace in Titanfall. Let's get on over there and find out what is happening in the Neox factory. Alright, so we do have Ark that's been knocked. Ark is getting picked back up, and Pasa looks like he's... Are you coming up? Yes, he is. He's pushing up to try to get those shots up onto this roof. He knows that there's a knocked one that is no longer knocked. He was picked back up. Woo! They heard you coming up. Pasa able to get out of that molly. Alright. Hello everyone and welcome back. It is time for tonight's final match of the Chosen Events $50 Wednesday night cash scrims. This time we're going to be jumping, get on there, there we go. This time we're going to be jumping with the 4 Sexy Frogs Lux. 7 eliminations, 1,053 damage. So soon as we load on in, it looks like they're still having some fun trying to get people in their seats. And we're starting, we're stopping, we're starting, we're stopping. And while we do that, let me go ahead and switch that on over to match number 4 so that we are all nice and aligned. There you go. Right on time. Let me go ahead and put that iPad up there. Click, click, click. And as I said earlier, they are still saying we should have live, unofficial live scores at the end of tonight's match. So if there's any issues, just open a ticket over in their server. Let's get it all taken care of. But after all these high point games, let's see. Was it Lux? I think it was Lux. Whew. Alright, so 4 sexy frogs. Mwah! Gotta kiss him. Let's get on down here. There we go. Your footsteps match up now, guys. We have 26 seconds for tonight's final match. And we are headed into Erangel. I'm going to take another drink of water. I'm thirsty. I just ran out there really quick while you guys were watching the scores. Grabbed a new bottle of water and I just almost sprayed it right up my nose. I'm telling you guys, I'm having a week. I am having a week. We're coming in from that Milta Power Peninsula, right over the top of Milta Power, going across the top of Prison, right between Rozhok and Yasnaya, right along the western Yasnaya bridge, going across the top of the shooting range and dumping off on that coastline just to the north side of the Zarky farm. So there's your flight path, and we are jumping with the 4 sexy frogs. Alright, let's see what's going on. Looks like we've got Team Control Star headed up over towards Lipovka, straight out of Nepal, jumping with the Infinity Reapers and the 4 sexy frogs. It looks like they've got all sorts of teams right on top of them. They are starting to pull away, but you can see right here there are 3 teams right on top of Lux as he is going down to get the car spawn. So headed towards the car wash with Urza Esports, and there was another team that pulled away. I believe that might have been Team Haryana. Let's see, there we've got the cluster up in Yasnaya. Ooh, RIPD department. Let's get on over here and see what's happening. At the mansion, we do have not only Team 14 over here, which are the Bullet Club, but we are with the rest in Peace Academy. Team Entity also in a fight, Rich Esports in a fight, and Lost Cause in a fight with Rich Esports. So now we do have several teams in fights. This is Erangel. You know how the last match of these cash scrims rarely goes past stage 5. Let's see if they can get it past stage 5 today, because I doubt it. I doubt it. Look at that zone. Everybody is pretty much in zone. Nobody went to military. They're all really right on top of each other. So let's go on over to Yasnaya for a minute. Check in on what's happening. We do have Team 12 over here. Team Haryanvi over here with the Golden Eagles NA, and there's another team in here somewhere, and I think maybe the Golden, oh, there they are, Team Entity and Dauntless. So we have 4 teams over here. So let's head on over to the south apartments of Yasnaya. Oh, Bullet Club down to just a duo now, but they are being really quiet, and I think this is going to be a stalemate while we do have an active fight right on over here. Salty coming up onto Wancho and Blaze. They're both knocked, and it's down to XP3. XP3 is down to 3 HP, and so now he's trying to come out through, and he does get pushed right up and in by the Golden Eagles NA banger, Dauntless banger, and ooh, I like it. Golden Eagles Revo. Alright, so now let's see what's going on up in Severny, because we know that the Lost Cause and Rich Esports are right on over here. Ooh, we also have another team. We've got the Fearless 4 over here as well. So now let's see what's going on with Pawan. Let's see, Viper's been knocked. How are you doing over here? You do have the Lost Cause right on that back side. Let me check in on Luxury. He's got the Luxury up. Ooh, Holla gets knocked. So now Luxury and Pawan on the last two. Look at this. You can see Slay right on top of that. Right on top of that house right across from him. Is he going to take that shot right there in front of him? Takes that shot and gets him down to about 5 HP. And he gets shot in the back. And Rich Salty coming right up in behind him. So now we do have Pawan right here as all of them are pushing right up and in. So let me get that map up here. Oh, the camper. The camper with the mole. So I think, yes, it said camper 24K. Hope our hunters was just trolling, guys. Alright, there you go, Foxy. Alright, so now we are coming right up and in. We do have the Lost Cause is there, starting to push right up and in across the street. And it's Sandu. Sandu for Rich Esports trying to hold off the push by that booty. The booty bandit coming right up and in. So now the Lost Cause taking over Severny. So now where else are we going? So we still have that fight that's going on in the mansion, but we are down to 2 final teams right over in Yasnaya. But now we got straight out of that bar. Straight on the ball, coming right up and in onto Urza Esports. Hope hopping on out. He's the mutant grape on top of the roof. Ooh, the mutant grape trying to get a heal back up as the rest of straight out on the ball. The punk boy goes down. Zeus goes down. So we're down to just a duo now for Urza. The mutant grape trying to get those shots straight up and in, but it is a 1v2 over here in Goops all the way across the way, not playing with his team. So now let's see what's going on. We got the Thunder Beast headed over towards, ooh, looks like everybody's headed over towards the mansion area. Let's check in on the Thunder Beast as they do go right over towards the mansion along with the Golden Eagles NA. And we also have, not too far behind them, Team Control Star, and they're all coming right up and in onto this mansion area. We have 3, 4, 5 teams over here at the mansion. The rest of the teams are all spread out. You can see right on over here. Team Control down at that southwest side. We've got the Golden Eagles NA up at Heaven. And they've got the 3 teams right on over here in Mansion. So I think Team Control Star and Dauntless are about ready to get into that fight. And we also have Thunder Beast over here as well. Team Control Star down to just a trio now. Trying to get those shots right across onto Dauntless. Dauntless is coming up and around. But we also have the Thunder Beast on the backside. So now we're down to just Moon. Moon from Team Control Star trying to get those shots over. Oh, Dauntless shutting that down. But we still have the shots coming up and in from straight out of the ball. And this is Team Thunder Beast, the rest of Thunder Beast over at the mansion. So let's go back on over to straight on the ball. Straight on the ball. Still coming up onto the Thunder Beast with the Golden Eagles NA coming up and around them. The Golden Eagles NA really messing me up with all these Dauntlesses over here. So Rebel down to the ground. So now let's check in on what Sing is doing. Salty getting those shots from across the way over onto Loston. And the Golden Eagles up to 9 eliminations. And let's check in on what Sai is doing. Sai's going to be able to get Rebel picked back up, and you can see that straight on the Nepal is moving back up and into the shelter area, trying to get those angles. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to leave the map like that. the top 11 teams. We still have the 3 teams over in the mansion area. We've got the Lost Cause up in Severny. We've got the Golden Fire right in Center Zone. We have the Tackle Lovers over in Pachinki. They're getting ready to move on out. So there you go. Let me go ahead and put this thing up there. Looks like Hope. Hope is the last hope for straight out of Nepal. Straight out of Nepal. Might be able to get Spence picked back up, but I'm going to go ahead and put this up there so you guys can see that there's nobody over here. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave it right up. Oh, Banger. Banger came right up and over. Banger on Fire was able to get the last one. The last hope of straight out of Nepal. Got him across on that angle right when I was clicking back over. Sorry you missed that, but that was a nice shot, Banger. Alright, so now let's see what's going on. And the rest, all those teams I think in the mansion do have to move on out. So they're going to most likely going to do that. Rozhawk split again. And what else is going on? We're down to the top 10 teams. Like I said, we've got 3 or 4 teams still over in that mansion area. We're only in stage 2, down to 31 players. So now we're headed right up and over. Let me go ahead and put the iPad up there. And let's see. It looks like we've got the 4 Sexy Frogs right in front of the Golden Eagles NA. So the Golden Eagles NA right across from the 4 Sexy Frogs. Let me check in on those frogs. And let's put Lux up. Lux is over here. They're on a 2-2 split. We got a duo over at the Recall and a duo over at the East Roz area. So I'm not sure. I think we're gonna go ahead and head back on over here, and I'll put this back up here until this fight breaks out. Looks like we've got a fight going on. We do have the Rest in Peace department getting right up and in on by the Bullet Club, and now we're just down to Bob over here. It looks like Bob's gonna try to get Pasa picked back up. You can see Rain Nova right across from him. The Golden Eagles NA coming up onto the team. Haryanvi. I don't know. So let's go. Let's see. Come on. My iPad was stuck. Alright, so all the rest of the team. Ooh, we get. Come on. Get on over there. What is happening over here? And we missed that fight. And that was on Team Harvyane. So they are now out of there. So down to 9 teams, guys. Stage 2. Will we make it to stage 5? It's starting to look like maybe stage 5 is really pushing it for these guys tonight. They're coming in sweating. Ooh, Bob coming right on down and in is able to get the Yiddy. We're going to stick with that name. And Pasa's still trying to make it over to Bob, and he might be able to get him picked back up, but we do have Rain Nova coming up those steps as he's trying to get this heel right off. Let's see what's going on with Nova over here. He's got Thunder Beast. Ooh, does not miss that shot. That Rez is getting picked up, but we do have Fallen from Thunder Beast right up on top of that balcony. They did get that teammate picked back up, so now we're down to Rain Nova versus the duo right above them from the RIPD Department Academy. Let's see. He's being really careful about it. While we do that, let's go ahead and check in on this map because we know that we are going from Yasnaya, the West Bridge, all the way over to that Rozhawk area. And Dauntless is now coming in right on top of Team 11. The Lost Cause coming out of Severny. So Severny It does look like it does look like the Golden Eagles NA are just doing the sweeps. They're just coming up and around. They are up to 16 eliminations. The Golden Eagles NA are just sweeping around the outside of these zones and picking up these teams as they go along. So let's see what's going to happen with them as they come right up and in. I'm not so sure. Rain Nova, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get these teams picked up, or this fight with this. Ooh, here they go. And Nova trying to get those shots. Ooh. Did you just get both of them? He did. He got both of them. There you go, Nova. Rain Nova up to 4 eliminations. He still has Thunder Beast on the other side, so he does have to get on out of there. But let's get on over to the chaos called the Golden Eagles. And hey, let me put this map back up here. You can see that we still have Rain Nova on the other side. We're down to the top 8 teams. We got the Taco Lovers right in center zone over in the thicket. We do have the 4 Sexy Frogs at the School Recall Center. And the Golden Fire over in East Rise. So now we got Dauntless on this screen. Look at that! Thunder Beast able to get on out of there. Oh, Banger. Banger was up to 9 eliminations. He was feeling himself, guys. Let's see what's going on with the rest of them. They are up to 18 eliminations now. So now let's see what Revo and Sai are doing. Sai getting ready to throw that nade up on the Lost Cause. Steezy. And the nade up and over. Does not connect with Steezy, but now Sai's gonna come up and around, and they may be able to get Banger picked back up, and it looks like Steezy's trying to get Banger. Banger is having a banger game, that's for sure. And there goes Steezy from Sty. They should be able to get Banger picked back up, but look at this. They are up to 19 eliminations now. 19 eliminations. We're down to 7 teams. Only still in stage 3. So now let me go ahead and put this iPad up there, give you an idea where everyone is. We do have Rain Nova going the wrong direction. Wrong way, Sam. Turn left. Turn left at the next road and head on over. So now everybody else is pretty separated. We do have 3 solos. We've got a couple of duos. No, we got mostly trios and full 4-man team over in the center zone. So that's what it is, guys. We're headed into stage 4. We are down to the top 18 players, but we have 7 teams still in here. And it looks like the Golden Eagles NA are just going to come on in. Just going to go ahead and loot on up. And we're going from that river split just to the north side of Roz and through the thicket over towards that recall center, East Roz area. The Golden Eagles NA do need to come on into zone along with all these solos. So we have Rain Nova that needs to come on in. The Fallen coming on in for Thunder Beast. You can see that they are all just kind of looting up and working their way across. Let me check in on the 4 Sexy Frogs. The 4 Sexy Frogs right across the way. And I don't see Rain Nova doing a whole lot of movement, but it looks like he's getting ready to come on in now, guys. So there you go. You should be able to watch him come in on your screen down below if you're curious how he's going to figure out which place he wants to come on in. But these guys are just taking the shots at each other. We do have the Golden Fire over here, and they're not too far away from the Taco Lovers, and we do have the Golden Eagles NA. They are coming into zone on that north side of the river. Not so sure Rain Nova is coming into a good spot, but I guess Those one stacks might not be. Oh yeah, we got Thursday right on top of that. No, right on top of that one stack. Alright, so let's see what else is going on. So now the Fallen is still trying to come on in. And it looks like the Golden Eagles NA, they're going over to go shopping at the gas station. So they'll be making their way in. Let's check in on Fallen, see what Fallen's going to do. Fallen may, he's going to stop way back here right in between all this chaos. He does have a bunch of teams right on top of him. He's got the 4 Sexy Frogs taking over the volcano area, and we also have Nox coming up and in behind him. The Fallen does get found from the top of the screen, and now Nox sitting here waiting, trying to figure out the best place to come on in. And we're down to the top 5 teams, so here we go. Team 8 coming on in. The Esports, and he's going to come right up and in onto the 4 Sexy Frogs at the volcano. And the 4 Sexy Frogs, let's see. Oop, I think they might have seen him. Lux right on down below him. Let's see what Lux is doing. Lux knows that he's up there, so now let's see if Lux can get those nades up and over without getting shot at, because he is getting shot at. Ooh, look at this zone. This is a rough zone. And Problem makes it a problem for Nox over there. So now this is such a chaotic zone. Look at that zone straight across the way. And most of us know what the zone looks like, but if you don't, that is the zone right on down here. So we do have the Taco Lovers over here. We've got the Golden Eagles on this side. The Taco Lovers have most of the control of zone at this point. They've got the northern and the southern side of zone. The 4 Sexy Frogs will be coming right up into Wednesday and Thursday. Claws and Tuesday are going to have the Golden Eagles NA coming across right in front of them. So let's get on over to that north side, checking on what Claws is seeing, because Claws should see that the Golden Eagles are coming across that way. It looks like the Golden Eagles came down and around there, headed right up and in over onto the Golden Fires. So we got the Golden Eagles and the Golden Fires right next to each other. Golden Eagles coming up and under the Taco Lovers. And Claws taking banger right out of that buggy. Let's go ahead and scroll on in. Scroll on in. Sorry guys if you get a little bit of go there. Alright, so Sai trying to find the best place in zone, and that was not it. So now we're down to just Revel over here. Revel right in the middle of zone. He's got the Taco Lovers right on top of him. The Golden Eagles NA, the Golden Fire, and the Taco Lovers. The Taco Lovers up here in the thicket. The Golden Fire. They are trying to hold off the 4 Sexy Frogs, and we're down. We're stage 6, guys. I'm impressed. We made it to stage 6. Let me go ahead and show you the sky view. So we got some squish going on with that tire. And there goes static from the Golden Fire. We're down to the Taco Lovers versus who else is over here? I can't find it before the Taco Lovers. Alright, that's how I play too. So Taco Lovers coming in first with 9 eliminations. Coming in second, the 4 Sexy Frogs with 3 eliminations. And the Golden Fire coming in third with 6 eliminations. GG top 3. Let's not forget about the Golden Eagles NA though. Look at this, 19 eliminations. GG top 3 and 4. Here are the rest of these scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18. And 19 going all out. Darla's banger. He was hot this last game. 9 eliminations, 1,202 damage. Give me just a minute, guys, and I will be right back with tonight's final unofficial live scores. Be right back. Alright, so you can tell that the zone has already moved down to that southwest. We're still going down to the southwest side of this map. So some new areas that we don't get to see very often. But I want you to look over here out in the blue. This is Rondo. You can't be out in the blue that long. We've got several teams. We've got the Golden Fire, Loxy, and Fearless 4. So let me get off this player over here. Let me get this little screen. There we go. And now let's see what's going on with the rest of RIP. Looks like they're gonna try to come up and around. And let's see what's going on with Titanfall. Titanfall still trying to come up and in. Blaze, hello Blaze. Blaze trying to get those shots. Arc is still coming up. Let's see what's going on with the Nova. Nova is holding down the recall center. Alright, so it's just Kai coming on down. Alright, so Kai is down. Oh, he's got the arcane outfit on. I haven't seen that in a while. So now, let's see. We still have this fight going on over at the Neox factory, and I think it's just Bob up at the top. The rest of them, I think, are over at the recall center now. So let's see. I know, I hear you now. You made sure to pronounce my name right. Yes. See, Kizra, you never told me I was saying it wrong. You never told me. Alright, so let's go. Let's see what else is happening. We still have a lot of chaos coming right up and in. You can see Loxy coming around, the Fearless 4 coming around. We still have Bob over here throwing nades up and over. Does he get the nade on the arc? No, he does not, but they are starting to get knocked. We're only in stage 2, and you can see that the stage is starting to chunk, and it's only stage 2. So let's check in on the Fearless 4. It looks like Hawa not too close to the rest of his team. We got Sandy, Sir, and Viper. I think Luxury is not quite luxurious feeling today. So let's see what else is happening. We do have, let's see, Team 22 coming right up and in the Bullet Club. All 4 of them are over here. Get that spray. Zanti able to finish off Luxury, so Zanti up to 1 elimination. Salmon, ooh, Salmon's over here in a fight with ooh, tacos are going down. So Taco Wednesday is going down, but Taco Tuesday is going to be able to pick him back up. Taco Bell up on that top is in the fight with Straight on Nepal. Salmon, I think it's the last one still standing. Salmon right there in Bell's face. Bell trying to throw that nade right up and over. Let me check in on Salmon. Are you the last one? Yes, he is. Salmon going down. So it's just up to Spence now. Spence, where are you? Spence, let's see. Spence is over here. And can he get to a recall tower? That's the question. Alright, so let me go ahead and put that iPad up while I go ahead and zoom in on another fight. And let's see what's going on. Oh, the Rest in Peace department. You can see 4MV just came right up and in onto them. Right on over here at the recall center. So let's see. Rest in Peace, Ishmam is the last one. Oh no. Run! Don't you love running out in the wide open? Ooh, that is just the most fun feeling ever. It's like, yeah, who's gonna get me? Moving duck, moving duck. Here I am. Target duck. Alright, so let's see what else is happening. We're still going over to Jotun and Funtan. Oh, Titanfall. Another one going down. So it looks like Ishmam's going to run right into Rain Esports right on the other side of this hilltop. Oh, and I see where he's trying to get to, but I don't know if he's going to be able to make it. Let's see what's going on with Team Entity right on over here. Is Socrates, they're coming right up and in on him. And we got the pickaxe. He is ready, guys. He's ready. So, looks like Ace OP trying to get those shots. Grrr, trying to get those shots right up and over the top. And, oh, Socrates getting shot at from every direction. Trying to push up onto the Team Entity. I thought the taco lovers were right up here. Where did they go? Where did they go? Or did I click off of them? There we go. And look at this. We're headed over towards Jaldin now. We do have a few teams over here. Ursa's starting to go out. Blaze. Oh, Blaze ran into one of them. And there goes the Tinks again. I have no idea what that's all about, guys. I really don't. So now, let's see. Blaze coming up onto two more teams, though. We got K19 Veery right in front of them. Blaze. Let's watch Blaze do the seed swap. Trying to get those shots over onto Veery. Veery. Oh, salty. What? Oh, I have no idea what just happened on that. I don't think the elimination feed has caught up yet to what is actually happening. So much chaos going on. Let's see what XP3 looks like. Rain Esports has them all coming right up and in onto them. Let's see what's going on. Number 14 going down. Chips trying to get that Ruz off, and then Bob making dents in trees over here. Let's see what's going on over here. We did get, oh, Bob going down. Bob, the trees fight back. Alright, so let me get on over here onto the iPad. I think I can scroll in because anybody out in the blue at this point has a lot more to worry about than trying to find their spot in zone, because the blue zone at this point is definitely not their friend. And Blaze, why you hightailing it out of there? We do have Rain Galaxy coming up onto Rain Esports now. So CHP Chips getting on out, trying to throw those nades in. He does go down. Well, he goes down too. I have no idea who took him on down. Eventually, the elimination feed may get caught back up, and we got a full fight on over here. So let's see if we can figure out who's gonna get him. CHP coming out, and CHP going down, and so now we're down to just number 14. Number 14 goes out to Rain Galaxy. So now let's see, where is the next fight? And we got the unholy. Let me check in on Gamma. Gamma over here trying to get those shots over onto 4MV. I keep almost saying 4 Miracle Vibes NA, but that would not be correct. I don't think. I'm not sure. But we got 4MV over here. And Gamma coming up onto Salty. Let's see. Welcome back, everyone. Do you want to see these scores? Coming in first, the Lost Cause with 38 total points. The Golden Fire with 34 total points. The Bullet Club with 31 total points. They're having problems with the printer. Oh, wait. They just sent me another one. Here we go. I guess it wasn't the whole one. Taco Lovers, they're coming in first with 54 total points. Golden Eagles NA at 48. The 4 Sexy Frogs at 41. There are your scores. They're having issues with the printer, guys. They tried, but there are your scores for tonight. If you have any issues, just open up a ticket over in the Discord server, and they can help you there. Thank you, everyone, for coming out and supporting the Chosen Wednesday Night 50 $50 cash scrims. Brand new server, brand new scrims, brand new issues. You guys already know what that's all like and about. But thank you for supporting us and have a great night. Stay safe and I will see you soon. Good night, everyone.